We're here with Axxturnel. He is a content creator, digital producer, music artist with over 30 songs out on Spotify, over 15 monthly listeners. And thank you for coming on the show.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Awesome.
Cool.
So first, let's start off with how did you get into this business, getting into entertainment, getting into content and music? How did that start for you?
I think ever since I was young, I always knew I wanted to do entertainment. Yeah, like me and my brother, we would like sit in our room and like record videos on our like tablets,
awesome.
and we would post them on YouTube. They would get 0 views, but it was fun.
Real.
And then as I got older, I had a TV in my room.
Yeah.
And I would just like put on like type beats and then like try to rap over them.
That's awesome.
But I was probably saying nonsense because I was like 7,
Real.
so it was a whole lot of nothing.
When was that turning point where like it went from just doing this as a fun side thing to now you're actually doing this as your full-time, like you're going to this as approaching it as a career, as something that you might do like as an actual living, as an actual income? Where did that shift come from you from just doing it to doing it full-time?
So with music, I was always like nervous and shy. So every time I'm like showing something, I'm like, oh, are they gonna like it or not? But with YouTube, I was fine with it because everybody does YouTube. It's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I have TikTok. So me and my friends are already posting on like YouTube, averaging like 800 views.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then last year in the summer, I was in a car accident.
Oh.
I was in a car accident, and that whole experience was just like life-changing because
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I could have died right there.
Yeah.
And I never tried this music stuff.
Wow.
I never tried the YouTube. So that point right there changed.
So it was like motivation to get into doing it.
That was like my Kanye West.
Yeah, exactly.
Through the wire
Okay.
moment, yeah.
Wow. How has that experience been for you as you tried to build this into a career? What challenges have you came across as you tried to do this?
At first, the only challenge was finding people that would like it.
Mm-hmm.
And like a big challenge is having to deal with feedback because at first it was personal. Like people were saying, oh, this is trash. Like, are we really making this type of music in 2025? Wow. As I grew, I heard more positive feedback.
How do you handle the hate when it comes in? Is it like overwhelming, or like how do you go about handling it on a regular basis?
Man, in my household, my whole family be clowning on each other. When I get it online, it's kind of like, I don't really care. Someone hit me up and was like, bro, you suck, you're never gonna make it. And I'm like, alright, bro, I don't care, you're not benefiting me.
Real. And going into the actual creation piece, what inspires you when you're creating, when you're writing or making a beat or anything like that? What is your main inspiration? Where does that come from?
At first, my main inspiration was like alternative, like hip hop.
Wow.
So like West Side Gun, Kanye, Earl Sweatshirt. Now I'm really focused on like making like hard music and just like catching attention of people that would like that.
The online persona, does that ever carry over, or do you try to make an effort to make them separate, or do you see that sometimes like it carries over into your life, or how does that really work, trying to balance those two?
When I was like younger, I was pretty bad. I got into my fair share of fights. A lot of the stuff I talk about is like from past stuff.
Got it.
I don't do
Yeah.
that no more.
Sense.
I try to switch it.
Yeah. What has been your favorite song throughout this in process? Your favorite song on your channels or Spotify or anything like that?
Man, my favorite one, I can't perform.
Okay.
And neither can I play it. It's called Chris Brown. With it on the spot, like in the random night, I was just listening to beats.
When you're writing music, do you look at the industry and like industry connections that you can make, or is it kind of just like writing and then it's like later on it's like, oh, this would be fire to put in, or this would be cool, or how does that really work?
Yeah, that basically what you just said. I just write the music and I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay, let's put the pieces. No, I really feel that. What has been your favorite experience in terms of like shows, putting out a certain song that people really like, fan interaction? What has been your favorite experience all in all across this process of becoming?
One of them was on like the bus on the way to go meet my parents somewhere.
Okay, that's awesome.
And I was sitting on the bus and he came up to me. He was like, do you know me? And I'm like, no. And then he was like, I seen the like YouTube and stuff. He's like, I like it. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
That's awesome. Doing shows, you're getting your music out there, and I really admire you for that because that is a challenging process that I'm trying to go through, is making sure that I'm releasing content on regular and getting that up. So I really admire you for that, and this has been fantastic, and I really appreciate you coming out.